Prime Minister is under huge pressure after a day of turmoil and drama in Westminster. But in the past half hour, Theresa May has stressed her belief in the Brexit agreement.
I believe that this is a deal which does deliver which is in the national interest. And am I going to see this through? Yes.
It comes after a morning of ministerial resignations. The Brexit secretary, Dominic Raab, the man who negotiated the deal with Brussels, quits the cabinet. The most dramatic of days as the finalists to fight for their future. In the last few moments, Theresa May has vowed to fight on for her people of the United Kingdom
and peaceful settlement in Northern Ireland by leaving the EU as one united kingdom and having no hard border between Northern Ireland and Ireland. This agreement does that as well. Yes, difficult and sometimes uncomfortable decisions expect. And that
Hi, it's Thursday and it's 6 p.m. and I'm famished. Now the reason why there's been a gap between the last video and this one is because of this. I've got a video that's 56 minutes long and it kept on erroring after 3 hours. Can you imagine? The ETA is about 6 hours and after 3 hours it always errors. So I broke it into 3 files, 1, 2 and 3. And look at that, success. Then I combined all 3 of them into one, did an export, then after 3.5 hours it errored out. So I'm going to uninstall Hitfilm and I'm going to install DaVinci Resolve 16 or the latest version. Oh, it is 15. DaVinci Resolve 15. Ooh. Bang. Windows. Oh, where do I begin? First of all, sorry about the introduction, but I was actually on the way out. Well, I've just come back from the fish and chip shop. Haven't eaten all day, haven't left the hotel all day because I've been waiting 6 hours for nearly 12 hours. 9 hours has elapsed. I think, I don't know, I'm quite mentally really low at the moment. So all yesterday was evolved around uploading. It's like over 48 hours, 24 to 48 hours I've been trying to upload one video, the one that's already up, because the video in question will be up before what you're watching. Oh yeah, the Norman's Bay one, I think it's vlog 282. So a quick look. 284, vlog 284, dated the 12th of November. So, try to remember what happened yesterday. I can't recall. I think it was just a day, just editing. I did go out, I had spaghetti bolognese. I didn't film it because I've already filmed it before. Then I went into the Arndale, into Sainsbury's to pick up some groceries. I picked up a packet of crisps. No, I didn't. I got a packet of biscuits and £20 cash back. Then I walked home and I can't remember whether it was exporting before I left the hotel. I probably did. I probably waited for the cleaner and said to her, no, don't bother. Sarah again today, she turned up. I said, please don't bother. But what I did was I did empty the bins with her help. And I came back from town and it was still, I presume it was still, it was taking hours and it errored, it failed. So I tried saving it to somewhere else, maybe to the hard drive. It's got 29 gig of memory, so it should save okay. But that failed. So this morning I split them into 3 files, and what you do is you put an in and out point on the timeline 3 times, and you can schedule it. You see, once you've scheduled it, then you hit export and it goes down one by one, and it worked brilliant. But when I tried to save it to the flash drive, it crashed after 3.5 hours. I think maybe the laptop can't process after 3.5 hours. I don't know. Or maybe it's Hitfilm. It's a snag. It's not a powerful laptop, as I said before. So that's why there hasn't been a video for yesterday, and the delay in this one. Well, the last video in this one, I'm talking about the last video which I'm working on now. So the time, obviously it's the difference between the last video and the video before last, obviously, right? So now it's nearly 7 o'clock in the evening. The DaVinci Resolve is currently downloading, so I'll install that. I'll bring in the 3 files, then export that, hopefully with a 1080 high definition, and if that works, then thumbs up. Oh, got a heavy head. I'm glad I went out though to get fish and chips, because I was got nothing in except biscuits and I needed to get out. Excuse me. I actually wolfed it down, so now I'm repeating. Right, Thursday. Oh, yesterday I binge watched. Is it Dark Heart? I keep getting confused whether it's Dark Heart or Black Heart or Bad Heart. Let's have a look. It's called, oh, Dark Heart. Dark Heart. Yes, Dark Heart. And I watched a bit of the pilot at my sister's, and it didn't capture my imagination. But the second, well, how do I explain it? It's a pilot that was over 2 days. So week 1 was a pilot. Week 2 was episode 2, if you like, and this week is episode 3. Ah, that reminds me. So yesterday I gave it another go. So I watched the pilot, I watched last week's, and I watched episode 1 of this week's. So, and it was really good. I enjoyed it. It was really well written, well acted. It's one of those really good cop shows, you know, when you try and put the profile together on the blackboard. And episode 2 of the current storyline is tonight, which I think is half an hour after, or straight after, I think, a new episode of Big Bang Theory. So that'll be in about an hour and a half's time. So that's the plan today. I haven't seen the last 20 minutes of The Apprentice, Wednesday's Apprentice, so there's that to watch as well. So while this is exporting and I've got time before Big Bang, I'll watch Apprentice, the last act of. Alright. And enjoy a nice cup of Nescafe coffee.
Side of the fence you are on is consuming the government to such a degree that on major issues, Britain cannot get involved. And you know, time will country, less extreme, and if you had a coherent policy of Remain, Labour could be looking at taking power in 10 years at the moment, couldn't it? And you don't. There is no real party alternative in the country.
Well, we have an alternative, which is we think we should remain all conscious, cannot go for a deal that is a leap into the dark about our economic future, because we need to think about the long term. This is later on. She could have provided clarity, she's failed to do that.
It is still the case, though, that when I've talked to British business leaders, the one thing they say they fear more than a hard Brexit. I believe that actually we now see what the big deal is. It is very clear that there is no majority for the deal in the House, and there is a majority, probably, we will go through to see whether we can put that forward for a people's vote, and then the government will have to legislate